Are you an empath that wants to see the best in other people? You want to see other people like shine, you see their potential, and you really feel like you can share some of your light onto their world and you can see where maybe their blind spots or things like that. Now is the time to learn to stop doing that. That's a really great quality to have, but sometimes that energy is wasted. And so in today's video, it's number 24 of my 30-day transformation. I'm going to go and just share actually a little bit of a quote that I found really interesting and kind of like what it means and what I'm learning from it. So I've been going on my own healing journey and, really realized that I am a huge empath and I really do like I'm a healer and I want to see the best in people. I want to see, I want to help them where I can. But sometimes when we do this, people are really only willing to change if they really want to. And that's sometimes their journey to discover, and that's not always where, we can try and help people, but it can also be you wasting your energy in some where you could be actually spending it on people that are willing to change or willing to really make growth, or you can also spend that energy on strengthening yourself. So I came across this really cool quote in a video I was listening to. I'm learning to really become quite zen and find inner peace and harmony. And the quote was, "You cannot negotiate with the wind." Which I was like, yeah, I mean, have you ever tried to be like, hey, wind, can you like just chill out there? No, it doesn't work. So what we can do is we can build solid walls. We can, attend to our garden. We can keep nurturing our garden, even if it's outside getting all messed up. We can go and can we build a wall around the garden, or like, our foundations, can we make stronger walls? We don't want to build like a prison with these walls, though. That's the other thing to be mindful of. But how can we work at really strengthening our own inner peace and like our own garden or house or foundation, whatever you can picture in your mind when you sort of see that. But if you can kind of see anyone else that you're dealing with, it can be maybe a particular person that you're finding really conflicting or you're struggling with. They could be a narcissist type personality, or have the personality traits of a narcissist. And just know that they love feeding on emotion. And so any type of emotion that you are giving them, they love to feed off that. So that's where you can use the sort of like act like a grey rock analogy, which is basically be boring, predictable, and non-emotional. Which, I mean, I don't know, if you're someone like me, that's really hard to do because I'm a very emotional person. But that's something I've really been when I like come into my heart and come from a space of heart-based thinking and feeling, even though, we have emotions from the heart, but when you're really sitting in the heart, then you're actually able to find like love, joy, and peace. And if you're like a highly sensitive person, we can, have strong emotions as well, which is not a bad thing, but just know that around certain people, they enjoy those emotions and they enjoy seeing you really in your high state of emotions. They feed off that. So those type of people, you really want to be a grey rock around. And yeah, just know that you can't change the wind. Another bit of wisdom that I also learned, if you're going through maybe a time where things might not seem fair, or you're in a situation where you're really feeling like you've got the raw end of the stick, and you're like, "Ugh, why, when is my justice coming? Like, I can't wait till like I become victory and everything works out in my favor, but actually finding zen and finding inner peace, especially with certain situations and people that we're dealing with in life. What we need to do in these times, hard situations, or people that we're dealing with, we need to actually let go of the outcome, let go of justice, and just let go of it all, which I don't know about you, but I find that, I can let go, but then you kind of secretly underneath you want some type of justice. But really finding peace and happiness and calm and stillness to be really free is to really free your mind from any attachments to any type of outcome, result, or justice. So that is when you actually master your mind and you become at one with yourself and peace with yourself, and then you won't really have any sort of emotional reaction to this. Now, this is easier said than done. It's like a daily practice. Sometimes it doesn't feel fair, or it's frustrating, or you wish things could be different. But when you can actually really let go of this and be okay with the outcome, be okay with things maybe not planning out the way you want them to be, and really just like see what you're learning in the situation, and how can you become a better person yourself? How can you rise above? How can you strengthen your foundations and strengthen you to be someone who is really able to, even in these like situations with people that are just frustrating to deal with, or that they've done you wrong in the past and you want them to pay or whatever, how can you let go of that, rise above, and just know that that energy is holding you back? And so releasing that and letting go and really rising into your power and moving forward, you'll be actually so much more powerful and stronger because of this. And just know that the moon never competes with the sun. Keep being you, keep focusing on you, keep doing what you need to do, and don't let anyone, bring you down. Don't waste your energy on anyone that you just, you're wanting to see a better side of them, or a bit, you wanting to see them become a better person. Like, don't even waste your energy there anymore. Just keep focusing on you and where you need to be going, and your goal and your mission in life, and you'll just actually be so much happier, and you'll get so much more traction as well. Like and subscribe if you if you found something interesting, and let me know if you're dealing with anything similar in your life. And as always, love and belief, Lisa Cerise. Bye.